2300 Pick Six Football Cycle Podcast for news, scores, bets, fantasy, and chat. Welcome to the 2300 Pick Six Podcast. I'm your host, Dave Walker, about to do the second of the last edition of Where DWALK was right and Where DWALK was wrong due to not this week, 2 weeks from now, the Super Bowl begins. So we're down to our final 3 episodes. The season finale will be after the Super Bowl is over. And then after that, I will not be back until after the schedule release to start season 4. But all in all, we've had a very good NFL season, a lot of shockers, a team we didn't expect to be in the Super Bowl, and we're going to shock. So actuality, this whole show is actually going to be where DWALK was right because I got both right. So there are no wrongs in here, actuality. So really, actuality, there is no point in hitting those buttons because both were right. So we're just going to do straight recaps of both right now. So we're going to do the first one, which was the Patriots and the Broncos, which I did get right picking the Patriots. So we're going to do that right now. Give me a second. Bear with me. Yes, the heat is on, so it is going to be a little bit loud. There's going to be a little bit of interference due to the heat. If those out there, we've had a very, very bad snowstorm. The snow was very, very bad getting me out. I would like to thank DB Richards and Dave Chester for getting my car out. Thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow, DB, if you're listening or watching this show. Shout out to you, my man. And Ricky Storm, shout out to you, and I'll see you tomorrow, too. And Joe Laws, you, too. Shout out to you, man. We're going to be watching a movie, doing on the 23rd Movie Podcast, and also watching the Royal Rumble, too. But Patriots punt ticket to 12 Super Bowl with gritty 10-7 win over Broncos at snowy Denver. Drake May handled the sloppy, snowy conditions better than the home team, and he scored New England's only touchdown on a 6-yard keeper, propelling the Patriots to their 12th Super Bowl with a 10-7 win over the Denver Broncos in the AFC Championship game Sunday. All right, now, if Bo Nix was in this game, I would have picked the Denver Broncos, and the Broncos would have won this game. But this game literally was a Boston Red Sox game and a Colorado Rockies game due to the snow. The weather was bad. The kickers both missed kicks. But the only saving grace out of this was Drake May. He got the only game-winning touchdown, and then he got the first down run that literally put the Patriots in the Super Bowl. If you would have asked me and Wolf when we were back at SummerSlam, we both didn't think the Patriots were going to go this far. I had the Patriots in a wild card, getting one and done to the Buffalo Bills. But nobody saw this coming. I'm shocked that defense kept them in games so much. Now they're going to have a tough test against the Seattle Seahawks in 2 weeks from now in a rematch. At least in this one, Russ won't trigger me because Russ is gone. And this is a game that's going to be very, very tough because Seattle has a very good offense. New England has a very good defense here. So Drake May is going to get tested here. We're going to see what happened. We all know what happened the last time Seattle played New England in the Super Bowl, which was me getting triggered. But breakdown out of this game is not going to really be that much. So Cortland Sutton, 6-yard pass from Jarrett Stidham. Drake May, 2-yard, 6-yard rush. Andy Bergal, 23-yard field goal, and that was about it. Leaders for the Patriots was Drake May, 10 of 21, 86 yards. Ramondre Stevenson, 71-yard rushing. Matt Collins, 2 catches, 51 yards. Leading sacker for the Patriots with Christian Ellis with 1 sack. Leading tackler was Carlton Davis III with 4 solo tackles and 7 tackles. Next game for the New England Patriots is in the Super Bowl. And then the final game, which I got right, which I happily got $900 off of, thanks to the Seattle Seahawks, thanks to Kyron Williams, thanks to Kenneth Walker, Jackson Smith and Jigba, and Puka Nacua, and Seattle covering the 2.5 points, which were the Seattle Seahawks getting the victory in a very tough dogfight. This was a very, very good game between these two teams. It was a shootout. Both were fighting towards the end. Started off, the tone literally was Seattle getting off the tone. The Rams tried everything to try to keep in this team, tried even going for it, but didn't. One play that could have got challenged was basically the play with Cooper Kupp getting the first down. Now, I know McVay had burnt his first time out, but if McVay hadn't have burnt that second timeout, then you have that challenge. There's a possibility. If you don't get it, you're down to 1 timeout, and there's a possibility you could try to come back in this game. But unfortunately, it was not enough in this game, and Seattle did everything with their defense. Special teams helped because the Rams blocked the punt. But all in all, it didn't do enough, and the Seattle Seahawks are now going to their Super Bowl post-Pete Carroll, post-LOB, post-Russ. So we're going to see how Sam Darnold does. Now, Sam Darnold gets the win here. The Jets and the Vikings are going to be shitting themselves. But if the Patriots get the win and they get this Super Bowl, this is going to be the first post-Tom Brady and post-Bill Belichick. So we're going to wait and see. Sam Darnold Seahawks advanced to Super Bowl with throwing 31-27 win over the Rams in the NFC title game. Sam Darnold was cast aside by the New York Jets, who drafted him number 3 overall in 2018. The Minnesota Vikings didn't bring him back after he led them to a 14-3 season, but flopped in the playoffs. Leaders of breakdown is Kenneth Walker, the third 2-yard rush. Harrison Nevis, 44-yard field goal. Jason Meyer, 27-yard field goal. Harrison Nevis, 50-yard field goal. Tyron Williams, 9-yard pass from Matthew Stafford. Jackson Smith and Jacob, 14-yard pass from Sam Darnold. Jake Bobo, 17-yard pass from Sam Darnold. Devontae Adams, 2-yard pass from Matthew Stafford. Cooper Kupp, 13-yard pass from Sam Darnold. Puka Nacua, 34-yard pass from Matthew Stafford. Leaders for the Seahawks, Sam Darnold, 25-36, 346 yards, 3 touchdowns. Kenneth Walker, the third, 19 carries, 62 yards, and 1 touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigba, 10 catches, 153 yards, and a touchdown. DeMarcus Lawrence, 1 sack. And Ernest Jones, the fourth, with 6 solo tackles and 8 tackles. For the Seahawks, this will be their first Super Bowl post the LOB and DeMarcus Lawrence after leaving Dallas. So we're going to see what happens in the Super Bowl matchup. Next Thursday will be my Super Bowl pick, and we're going to review everything. And then after that, the recap of the Super Bowl will be the season finale, and then I'll be back in April for the schedule release, and then we're going to start season 4. So in all, before I end this and go to Tom Forwards and have a good time, it's just been enough time for talk. It's time for kickoff. I'm Dave Walker, and we'll see you on the field. Good night, everybody.